Miles and Palmer cooked it up, whatever it is.
It must be some benefactor thing.
Cortland philanthropy. Not exactly a ratings grabber.
I don't know. I think people like good news, too.
Yeah, ask Oprah.
Okay, I'm not arguing with success.
Well, you're a saint. And we need glasses.
So how are you?
I'm relieved. I'm reconstituted.
Really?
Yeah, every time I squared off with Adam, I think I just got a little stronger by the minute.
Good for you.
Yeah, you know, he pecked at me. He tried to wear me down. I almost pushed him in the lake.
The lake? Were you at the boathouse?
Yeah. Why?
You don't know?
Know what?
Adam had another attack at the boathouse.
A real one?
Well, they called 911. I mean, the EMTs came and everything, the works.
Wait, so this faking at home, it wasn't faking?
I don't know about that, but he had, like, a serious major attack.
Who found him? We were alone.
Scotty came by, thank God, because Adam couldn't call for help on his own.
Well, how is he? Is he all right?
They're doing more tests, and he's stable.
Oh, God. I've got to get over there.
No, wait, you don't know the whole story.
You don't know the whole story. I mean, I could have been the one that pushed him over the edge.
Where did this come from?
Search me?
Well, somebody had to bring it. Was it my wife? You can't miss her. Gorgeous, blonde, beautiful, made-to-be-kissed lips. Did you see her in the hall?
No, I didn't see anybody like that. So you're Adam Chandler?
Yeah, right. If you came to give me a bath or something, I'm not in the mood.
I had to look through every room on this floor, Adam. You've been served.
What? What is this?
I guess you won't be seeing those made-to-be-kissed lips around anymore, huh?
Get out. Get out!
Mr. Chandler.
Go to hell!
You'll make things worse if you insist on moving around.
Worse? You want to see worse? You want to see worse? Watch this. This is worse!
Oh, please,
Worse!
Mr. Chandler,
Worse!
now
Worse!
just
Get out,
stop
you nincompoop! Get out of my way! Get out! Get out!
Behave yourself. Now just stop this.
No.
Do you hear me? Don't you raise your voice to me. And if I ever hear of you raising your voice to any of my nurses again, I will see to it that you personally will be attached to every machine we have. I mean it. And some of them can be mighty unpleasant, Adam.
You make a move against me, and I'll see this quack factory in bankruptcy.
Calm down, Adam. We do not want your blood pressure to go up any higher than it already has.
If this hospital was staffed with professionals, I wouldn't have high blood pressure.
Would you mind checking on Mr. Dolan while I lecture Mr. Chandler on hospital etiquette?
All right. What's all this shouting going on?
Well, it seems that our patient is upset.
Yes, damn right I'm upset. This hospital employs idiots.
No one has come to visit him or to hold his hand, so he's taking his frustration out on our nurses. I mean it, Adam. I will give you something to help you sleep.
If your lectures are as bad as your medicine, I'll be asleep in no time.
Oh.
Ruth, would you excuse us? Adam and I could use a few minutes alone.
Be my guest.
Peace at last.
Why don't we get you back into bed, Adam, huh? Try to think calm thoughts.
Said the lion to the Christian.
Yeah, all right. Just be quiet.
Be quiet. My life is
Lie back.
Joe, is that all you can say to me? My marriage is dissolving. My whole family is running away from me, and you tell me to lie back and be still.
You know, my friend, you can't take any more stress.
You want me to take the stress out of my life? Is that what you want, Joe?
Like you to try, Adam.
Is that hospital humor? Is that what that is?
You know it's not.
I can't de-stress. Can't even sleep through the night.
Why is that?
Because every time I close my eyes, I see flames and I hear people screaming. Flight 149 is going down again. It's going to be going down again and again and again, and those passengers will keep dying over and over and over. Every time somebody drops a tray in the hall, or moans, or whispers. Flight 149 is coming down. I hear a baby crying, and it's the baby girl that Liza and I lost. Because...
Adam, you are your own worst enemy. Adam, my point is, though you can do these things and so many others, apparently there's something you cannot do. And that is switch gears. You treat everybody the same. I mean, you treat Liza and Haley and Brooke just as if the way you would treat the executives of World Incorporated, whatever, you know. As though they're possible business associates you're thinking of how to fleece.
Thank you very much.
And it's not as if you're trying to sell Liza and Haley snake oil.
Will you take your insults and just get the hell out of here?
I'm not trying to insult you. Believe me, I'm not. Just telling you, you have to step back. You've got to let other people, and I'm talking about your wife and your family, you got to let them live their own lives.
Wait a minute. You're suggesting that I step back and that I sort of leave them alone and maybe just sever all contacts with the most important people in my life?
No, nothing like that. I just want you to take a break. You know, vacation, 30 days. What could it hurt?
What could it hurt? They'd walk, Joe. If I let Liza go, if I let Haley go, they won't come back. Consign me to hell, why don't you?
I don't see there's any need for that. Seems to me that's where you are already. I mean, how much worse could it get? Adam, stop trying to control every situation. Let go. Could save your life. And maybe some of those people that you claim you love.
You can't just call and cancel?
Liza, Adam has been served with the papers already.
Well, great.
A little divorce to start out the day.
Well, it's not exactly like this is going to be a surprise.
Oh, you could have waited.
Liza, you and I both know, and my father knows, too, that he is the reason for his own problems. I mean, if he had just not lied about Transglobal and Coreview, then you could have worked through this. If he had been up front with us, we could have all worked through it, and he'd still have his daughter, his life, and his marriage.
Well, if I hadn't been so quick to leave the boathouse,
The man has cried wolf in the past. How were you supposed to know he wasn't faking this time?
He doesn't deserve to suffer. Liza, please, come on now. Stop beating yourself up.
Look, I'm sorry, but you are way too good for him.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Now, look, if you want to go see him, if you're worried about him, I'm not going to try to stop you. But I don't want you to have any illusions about him. He's still the same Adam Chandler that lied to us all.
You don't think his illness may have changed him at all?
He may have scared him. But I don't think anything will ever change him.
And there is nothing that you can do about that.
No. He could have been a fantastic husband.
Liza, could have been doesn't cut it.
And try not to forget everything he put you through. Don't forget how you've suffered all these months.
I'm not forgetting. I'm not.
So does that mean you're not going to sign up for a rematch?
No, I'm not. And you know, I have to be thankful for one really great thing that came out of all this.
I give up.
I have two really wonderful friends.
Aw, likewise. I go and say
Good.
that.
All right. Thank you.
Never.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh, boy, it's so nice when you're doing your job for a change.
Oh, thanks.
I always have to worry.
All right, everyone. Everyone take a seat, please. There you go.
Get ready to get them on.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for being here for this very special lunch, and I'd like to thank Haley and Mateo Santos for making holidays available to us.
Here.
We're pleased to have you. Our very gracious host.
Thank you.
Grace, why don't you take over?
Oh, all right. We have a special and wonderful family at the shelter. And everybody works so hard to keep it going, and we are all so proud of how far we've come and how much we've accomplished. But we are going to accomplish even more. That's why we're here today. Miles Christopher has a very important announcement to make. Miles?
It gives me great pleasure to announce the recipients of the Cortland Electronics Scholarship, young scholars who have demonstrated through determination and hard work that they have what it takes to be successful. First up is a 4-year college scholarship, all expenses paid, given to Miss Kishana Williams, JFK. Kishana. Congratulations. Well done. Next, we have another 4-year scholarship given to Miss Maria Lee. Maria. Congratulations. And finally, we have a 2-year fellowship for graduate work given to Mr. DeWitt Lanier. DeWitt. Well done. But you all should know that DeWitt has already completed his bachelor's degree.
Going uptown,
at TVU,
JT?
where he earned a
Scouting your
4.0
talent?
GPA.
Hey, maybe Maria will close for you like I
Congratulations on your scholarship, Kishana.
did. Right, JT. Like you care whether I live or die.
So happy to see you doing so well.
Yeah, it's a wonder, huh? After what you did to me, you creep. So, well, what is this, huh? You gone legit?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Well, maybe not. After I tell these people how I used to make their money.
Do you and Kishana know each other?
In a late-breaking development, the Transportation Board has announced the discovery of new evidence in the crash of Transglobal's flight number 149. The investigative team has disclosed that analysis of a scrap of luggage from that flight has revealed chemical residue consistent with an explosive powerful enough to have blown the plane from the air. This revelation has led the FBI to reopen its investigation of possible criminal involvement in the air disaster of last August.
I didn't do it. It wasn't those turbine blades. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault!
Oh, this has been great. Did you see the look on Kishana's face?
Did you see the look on Grace's face? I don't know who was more excited.
It was great.
Listen, thank you for closing down holidays and donating the space all day.
Oh,
It was great.
No. If Cortland Electronics can spring for those scholarships, the least we can do is give him a place to party.
Well,
Hey, and Miles Christopher was responsible for the scholarship fund? Looks like you were right about him. He's good people.
Oh, my ears are burning.
Oh, my mother says that means someone's talking about you.
well, your mother was right. We were just lauding your generosity.
Really? All of you?
You should be recognized.
Liza, we just went over this. We're not in this for the publicity.
Let's not be too hasty.
I'm just saying that you set an example that other corporations might want to make a commitment to education, to mentoring.
And of course, the cutting edge would be a vehicle for such a
Oh, you're so smart, of course. The cutting edge. What a great idea.
Group photo, if I've ever seen one. Everybody get a little closer, okay?
I got
Say higher education, everybody. Hey, why the sour faces?
Did you hear? It wasn't my fault.
What are you doing out of the hospital?
That doesn't matter.
It wasn't my fault.
Adam, what are you talking about?
Who cares? It was just announced. The Transportation Board has found new evidence in the crash of Flight 149. It was on television. Didn't anyone see it?
Listen, we're having a private party here. It's closed. Why don't you leave?
Dad, come on. I'll take you back to the
No, he got
hospital.
here fine. He can leave on his
There was
own.
a fragment of luggage with a trace of plastic explosive on it.
He's delusional.
Shut up, Palmer. Liza, you have to believe me.
Why should anyone believe you?
Please don't start with him. He's not himself.
No, this is another act for you and Liza. That's all
Yeah,
this is.
desperate act of a desperate man.
Adam, please, leave us now.
Damn it, turn on the television if you don't believe me. It's the lead story.
Throw him out, Mateo.
Dad, please.
Well, why don't we just turn on the TV and we can find out what's going on?
Sad, really. Witness the decline of a pig.
Of this special report, there is new evidence in the investigation of Transglobal Airlines flight number 149, the commuter flight that went down in August, leaving only 4 survivors. The investigation had pointed to substandard turbine blades as the probable cause. However, the Transportation Board is now reinvestigating its original theory. Of the luggage fragment revealed traces of a plastic explosive. The Transportation Board will issue a statement later this afternoon. So stay tuned for more coverage on the update of Transglobal Flight.
Well, you see, it wasn't me.
I thought they closed the book on the investigation.
Well, they did.
You heard the report. They found new evidence.
That's convenient.
It wasn't because of faulty parts. There must have been an explosion in the luggage compartment.
Wish.
No, I don't wish, Mateo. I wish I could wake up and find this was all a terrible dream. I wish I'd never heard of Corview or Transglobal Airlines.
That makes 2 of us.
But that plane would not have gone down if there hadn't been an explosion.
Alleged explosion.
The Transportation Department is ruling on it now. We'll soon see, won't we? We'll all see. I can't begin to tell you what it feels like to believe you've been responsible for all those deaths.
All you care about your bottom line. But don't worry, Chandler Enterprises won't go belly up anytime soon.
This has nothing to do with Chandler Enterprises. This has to do with waking up in the middle of the night and thinking about all those people and all those families. Mateo, I knew Maria very well. I had nothing but admiration and respect for her. It tears me apart knowing she died on that plane.
No. See, that was a plane that you owned.
It was maintained by a company I owned. That's right, that's true. I acted irresponsibly.
Which makes you responsible. So don't try to duck out again.
Somebody planted a bomb on that plane. It went down because of an explosion.
Oh, yeah, right. We're back to that
Who's
again.
pay off now, huh?
Haley, what do you think? Do you believe that it's possible that I'm not to blame? Liza? This has to make a difference. We have another chance. A chance to start over, to pick up the pieces and build ourselves a life together. Stronger than ever. But you have to give me another chance. Will you give me that chance? You do believe me?
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me. It matters to us. It wasn't my fault, Liza. It's true.
I believe that it's possible that you're not completely responsible.
Thank you. That changes everything.
For Flight 149. It doesn't change what happened to me. That you didn't ground the plane. It doesn't change what happened to our child. What happened to our marriage. As far as we're concerned, Adam, nothing's changed. Thank you for the day. Miles, think about my offer, will you?
Liza, wait, please. Not like this. Just give me 5 minutes, please.
Should I have a restraining order drawn up?
Well, it wouldn't stop him. Listen, Miles, was there ever any serious consideration given to this explosion theory? Because when I was in Washington, they had already ruled it out.
All I know is that they looked into it, but they didn't have enough evidence to support it. Let me make a few phone calls.
Miles, you're free and clear of this mess now.
Free, perhaps, but I still have a cloud hanging over me. I've got to clear it up once and for all.
Have it your own way. I'm heading back for the office. You call me if there are any developments.
Right. I've got some contacts on the Transglobal board. Might give up some inside information.
Wait, listen. What you're saying is all of this is contingent on this fragment, this luggage fragment turning up, right?
So they say, yes.
So one that materialized just out of thin air, right?
I'd like to see this new evidence.
Brooke, hold on.
No, I mean, if you're calling in a favor.
Don't say anything else, Brooke. I'll ask him exactly where it is.
What do you hope to prove by looking at a piece of charred luggage?
Well, that it exists, for starters.
So, if it does?
Aren't you as anxious to see this as I am?
As you think you are. How are you going to feel when you actually see it? Do you remember how horrified you were when you heard the recording from the black box and saw the pictures I took at the crash site? I haven't forgotten all that.
Things were different then, and I was different then. I'm better now. I really am, and a lot of it is due to you.
I'm not looking to take credit.
I'm not looking to give credit. I'm looking for the truth. I owe it to Maria to stay on this. Jim, we owe this to ourselves. So what are you thinking? Never mind, I already know.
If this pans out, and Julia was right, Maria was target.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Look, the authorities are working on it. We don't need to sit here and speculate and worry ourselves to death. What we need are facts, proof.
Well,
Okay, my contact confirmed everything. It's legit. He even told me where the fragment's being stored.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
You know, security's going to be tight on this thing. We might not even get into the front door.
Is your car parked out here? Why don't we follow you?
All right. I'll meet you in front. Call you.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to let you know if whatever I hear, all right? And don't worry. Need some help with that?
No, what I need is for this to be over. Completely over. What we both need.
I can handle this. I swear.
I don't doubt that. You're an amazing woman. But when are we going to get back to our amazing lives?
Soon. But we have to follow through with this. I mean, at least I do. If you need some distance, I understand.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You're not getting rid of me that easy. We're in this from the beginning together, right? Oh, if you want to help me, carry this. Yes.
I've got the light one. Oh, thank you.
Miss Liza, I can't believe that this is actually the end for us. Especially now, my life has been handed back to me.
Has it?
Yes, it has. I can actually sleep through the night now. My directive didn't cause those deaths. It wasn't my fault.
You could have grounded the planes after you found out.
I tried to ground them. I grounded them one by one. The odds were 1,000,000 to 1 that there would be another accident. I gambled.
And I lost.
We both lost. Liza, is that the insurmountable obstacle? The impenetrable barrier between us?
If you just would have told me. If you just would have trusted me. You don't know how.
I was learning how. With you.
It doesn't count until it really matters. It's all moot until it really matters. And then you have to step up and act on your fears, on your demons, on your love. And you couldn't do that with me. I will not live my life around if I only. If I only. When I found out you were in the hospital, Adam, I really tried to delay the divorce papers.
But you couldn't. Yeah, I understand.
I didn't know. If I had known, I would have never left you at the boathouse.
But I'd lied to you before, hadn't I? I'd lied many times before.
I'm sorry. Please take care of yourself.
Liza.
Mr. Chandler, you called to make a statement?
Can you tell us what's your response to the recent announcement concerning Transglobal 149?
Goodbye. Excuse me.
Do you feel vindicated?
Are you aware that Chandler Enterprises is now up 5 points?
What's next for you?
Can we expect a reconciliation between you and Mrs. Chandler?
This whole unfortunate experience has been a nightmare for everyone involved. Which is why I personally would like to see justice done. To that end, I am offering a reward of $250,000 cash for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible for putting explosives on Flight 149.